The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, February 3rd goes to a woman named Christy Caldwell Drake. She is a principal. Oh, hey, Soldier Boy. She is a principal at a Chattanooga, Tennessee middle school called East Ridge Middle School. Good morning to all the faculty, staff, and students at East Ridge Middle School. Your Uncle Charla is sending you love, light, and positive energy this morning. Now, for all who don't know, it is Black History Month. What is Black History Month exactly? Well, it's defined as an annual celebration of achievements by African Americans and a time for recognizing our central role in U.S. history. Some call it African American History Month, and they say it's a month that pays tribute to the generations of African Americans who struggled with adversity to achieve full citizenship in American society. Drop on the clues bombs for Black History Month. Don't you ever be late on that bomb again when I ask you to drop a clues bomb for Black History Month, because you'd be fast on the trigger for Latin History Month.
You're making things up now.
Now, some people say ignorant things like, what's the need for a Black History Month? We don't have a White History Month. Well, people like that you shouldn't even speak to. Ignore them. Don't even dignify them with a response. Why don't you dignify them with a response? Because they can't see their own privilege. They are like guys with big stomachs who look down and can't see their own penis. Just because you can't see past all that unhealthy body fat in your stomach to see your penis doesn't mean your penis isn't there, okay? Or doesn't mean your penis isn't important. Imagine me saying to you, what's the importance of your penis just because you can't see it? You would have a million reasons why your penis is important to you, even though when you look down, you can't see it because of all that potential high cholesterol and inflammation, heart disease, stroke, and diabetes you got in that big unhealthy gut. But I digress, because I told you I wasn't dignifying that with a response. Just because you can't see past your own privilege to recognize that in America, every other month except February is White History Month doesn't mean Black History Month isn't important, okay? The fact that every other month is White History Month and we are taught white history from the moment we are able to read in this country is exactly why Black History Month is important. Now, Principal Christy Caldwell Drake. Come on, Soldier Boy, I need you to be faster if you're going to be joining me, all right? Principal Caldwell Drake doesn't seem to think that. I mean, she can't possibly think that because she announced that the school's Black History Month theme would be All Lives Matter. You heard me correctly. I didn't stutter. The principal of East Ridge Middle School in Chattanooga, Tennessee, said the theme for Black History Month would be All Lives Matter. Life is really a spoof, bro. I can't make this kind of stuff up. When the Bible says God made man in his image according to his likeness, when I hear stories like this, I'm like, God really has a sense of humor. And I'm looking right at the image and the likeness of the Wayans brothers, Dave Chappelle and Neil Brennan, Kenya Barris, Issa Rae. Like, who is writing this comedy called life right now? Let's go to WRCB NBC3 for the report, please.
The principal of East Ridge Middle School has apologized after stirring controversy over the school's theme for Black History Month, All Lives Matter.
East Ridge Middle School Principal Christy Caldwell Drake sent an apology to the community Monday night, saying, quote, "I want to apologize for not more fully considering the context of that theme, as my inspiration for it was taken from a mural within our school that states, 'Where every child matters.'"
All lives matter. Do all lives matter? Yes. Duh. Of course they do. But the problem is America doesn't act like they do. We've seen the double standards too many times. We know white lives get treated like they matter. Black lives get treated like they don't. And we also know if you're not treating black lives like they matter, then it makes the all lives matter statement null and void. Unless, of course, that statement, like most things in America, isn't inclusive of black people. Like, let's be real with ourselves. The word all means absolutely nothing in this country. I mean, they've been promising us liberty and justice for all since 1942 when they recognized the pledge for the first time. But do you really think in 1942, okay, the year scholars say slavery ended, Civil Rights Act didn't come around until about 22 years later, do you really think when they said all, they was talking about us? So what does all really mean in America? Listen, man, people say all lives matter to deflect from black lives. When they say all lives, it makes them able to avoid the conversation about systemic racism and police violence on the black community. What I want to know is, what is the point of a principal declaring this the theme for Black History Month? It's Black History Month. All months don't matter right now, okay? No, not in the month of February. Imagine it's your birthday or your wedding anniversary and you get on social media and say, it's my birthday, and nobody wishes you happy birthday because they too busy posting all birthdays matter under your comments. Would that not piss you off? Imagine it's your wedding anniversary. You post a nice pic of you and your significant other and say, happy anniversary to us. And under the comments, all you see is people saying, all anniversaries matter. You would wonder and probably be upset at the fact that they are minimizing your day. If you understand that, then you understand why this principle minimizing Black History Month is foolish and out of line. Word to N-O-R-E. All right, Principal Drake, why not take this? Okay, Soldier Boy, why not take this month to teach the kids, teach the truth to the youth, teach them about the things they are not learning in school, not learning in this society, teach them how Black people built this country for free, teach them about Black people's contributions to science and technology and the arts, remind those Black kids of all their strength and stolen greatness. I mean, the Tennessee Department of Education reports that 71.1% of students at East Ridge Middle School are Black, Hispanic, or Native Americans. So with that statistical fact, it was imperative to teach those babies what we know America won't. You didn't do that, Christy. Please give Principal Christy Caldwell Drake the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. Ooh, you are the donkey of the day.
Hey, now it's time to play a game of Guess What Race It Is! All right, Christy Caldwell Drake, principal at East Ridge Middle School in Chattanooga, Tennessee, a school that is 71.1% Black, Hispanic, and Native American, made the theme for Black History Month. All lives matter. Angela Yee, guess what race she is?
Caucasian.
Okay, Angela Yee says Caucasian. All right. DJ Envy.
Yes, sir.
Christy Caldwell Drake, principal at East Ridge Middle School in Chattanooga, Tennessee, a school that is 71.1% Black, Hispanic, and Native American, made the theme for Black History Month. All lives matter. DJ Envy. Guess what race she is?
I was leaning Latino, but I'm going to go white.
Those are good, educated guesses from you and Angela Yee. May I ask, why did you think white for both of y'all? Just asking.
I mean, it's Black History Month, and they're going with the All Lives Matter theme, so you would only assume that they're culturally clueless, so white.
Yeah. Well, I would like to say, Angela Yee, DJ Envy, you are both absolutely, positively, 100% wrong! Christy Caldwell Drake. You know what? Play her full apology, Dramos.
I want to apologize for not more fully considering the context of that theme, as my inspiration for it was taken from a mural within our school that states, where every child matters. As a Black woman in leadership, I embrace civil rights, Black History Month, and the sacrifices that have been made by those who came before me.
I'm still going with Caucasian.
Nope, she's a Black woman.
Damn.
I don't understand how a Black woman, a sister in 2021, does not understand the context of all lives matter. Okay. Hey, Principal Caldwell Drake, Christy Caldwell Drake. Every child may matter at East Ridge Middle School, and we applaud you for treating them as such, but we know all children don't matter in America. And technically, you proved all children don't matter because instead of focusing on the Black students this month, because it is Black History Month, you decided to make it about everybody. Okay, Black people, we have to teach folks how to treat us. And trust me, what Principal Drake did, isn't it?
That's crazy. All right, well, thank you for that donkey today.
Yes, sir.
All right, when we come back, of course, it's Black History Month. Who we repping today?
You know, man, we got to salute Miss Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams is a new Black History Month legend. And, you know, she just does things that really, she really meets people where they are. We'll talk about it.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Donkey Today is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.